Part 4 of When You Were His Enemy's Daughter and Were Scared of Him, but He Was Obsessed with You. Author point of view. You were at home and were dying by just thinking that how you will tell David that you don't want to go to James' club. He was in the lounge. After taking a deep breath, you were about to enter, but then you heard guards yelling, Taehyung, dare to touch me and I will kill you all. You heard his voice before you saw him emerging from the entrance. Your heart jumped and you instantly hid behind that door. He was striding with dangerously furious expressions. David, Taehyung? Ta. Taehyung pulled him up, David by his collar. Ta, you really want to die. I warned you. Do not send your men in my area. David. James accepted my deal and Taehyung pushed him over the table. Rolling over it, he fell down. Ta. Still you will stay away from my area. His yell shook every wall of the mansion. You had never seen anyone beating David. You were convinced that Taehyung is very powerful. David managed to stand back. David, James will marry my daughter and Taehyung started laughing. Ta, wow. Only you can trade your daughter. And she also must be like you. Anything for money and power. His words buried your heart. Taehyung, you trained her really well. He left and you couldn't move. Your feet frozen and eyes were gathering water. James, or what else can she do? She is now James, and this power is mine. For next 2 days, you were again ignoring Taehyung's call, but this time he lost patience and crashed in classroom. Taehyung, Yan, your head jerked up when he was towering over. Yan, you here? You looked around. Everyone was gossiping. Yan, please leave. Professor, who is he, Miss Yan? Taehyung's anger was provoked when he asked you in a strict tone. You stood. Yan, I I am really sorry, sir. He glared at you for saying sorry. Professor, I told you people to keep your matter out of the classroom. Taehyung, I will kill him right here. He growled. With a gasp, he firmly grabbed his arm, as he can really do, but he said, Yan, no please, let's go out. You begged Taehyung at my place. You agreed because you didn't want him to kill a professor. He easily moved when you dragged him outside. Janet was on off, or she would never let you go so easily with a mafia, especially to his place. With you, he entered in his mansion. Yan, why you brought me here? Taehyung, I kidnapped you, and now I will threaten your family. He was about to laugh, but you started shivering. Eyes welled up. Taehyung, hey Jan. He grabbed you before you would fall back. Jan, please, please let me go. Taehyung, calm down. I was just come here. He made you sit and joined with a glass of water. You felt better. Taehyung, I hate it when you ignore me. Jan, sorry. You seemed afraid of him. Taehyung, I love you, Jan. And you? He perished his gaze in your blue eyes, but only saw fear. Jan, what if I love someone else? His face contoured, eyes darkened and hands twisted. Standing tall, he picked a vase and with all his might smashed it on the table. Both were shattered. Your eyes were bulging out when he glared at you. Taehyung, you love someone else? Snatched you up, lying on your delicate arm. Yan, no, no, Taehyung, I just asked. Taehyung, then listen, I would kill him. You gulped a lump. He inhaled a deep breath and softly wrapped an arm around you. Taehyung, now that I am in your life, you should only love me. His sudden flip to soft side was even more scary. Taehyung, if you even look at someone else, then it's cheating. Jan, and in my world, cheater dies. You couldn't feel your legs. Taehyung, so never lie, never cheat, and be loyal. He placed your head on his chest. You came home, and Janet was giggling with Kathy. Kathy, oh Jan, come here. Janet, guess what? That Leo proposed me. She was laughing. He sat down with a dead heart. Taehyung's words were still floating around you. Jan, then what you said? Janet, I said no, but he is not bad. She was blushing. You smiled. Kathy, what about Taehyung? You decided to. Jan, he is very obsessed that it is scary. Janet, I hope not more than marrying James. You agreed. Janet, you need him, Jan, so use him, even if it will be a forced love. But he will give you a better life than David and James. You nodded and silently went to your room. David sent you with James. You were dressed simply, but he forced you to change. And now, in party, you were wearing his given dress that had a long sleeve. Jan, James, I want to go home. James, wait, not me, but I have some friends who might like this kind of figure. You felt humiliated. James, come. He dragged you between his friends and was so nowhere. Man, wow, you can be addictive. One pulled you with you. Jan, leave me. You yelled, man, after at least that. Others hooted, while he threw you on the couch. While crying, you were now begging them to stop. Man, James really brought a whole meal. Jan, you struggled when one came closer. They were not in their senses. You kicked him and got free. James was not there, or he would go crazy for your this act. You ran out of that place. You were running wildly on the road. Heavy rain made it almost impossible to look clearly. You fell down as your foot cracked. Pain shot up to your leg. Jan, Mom, you always call the women whom you never even see. Taking off the heels, you aimed to run barefooted, but pain in foot made you fall down again. A car stopped just a few feet away. You looked up and saw Taehyung stepping out. Yan, Ta, he reached to you. Leave, sir, this area is dangerous. Then his gaze also fell on you. Taehyung, Yan, he crouched down and took your face in his palms, touched your arms as he tried to make sure that you were fine. He was shocked to see you there in that. The dress was pasted to you more due to rain. You screamed in shame as you never dressed that way. Taehyung, are you okay? Why you to hide yourself you moved to him and he instantly his arms around you. Taehyung, let's go. Before he could lift you, many cars started gathering around. They were attacked. Leo stayed down. He and the guards gave Taehyung a cover. Taehyung hit your face as you tightly grabbed him because they were very ear piercing. Taehyung, it's fine, it's fine. He pulled out his coat and made you wear that. His two guards fell down. You saw Leo was, but he kept fighting. Taehyung, I am going towards the car, he yelled. Leo, no sir, it's dangerous. But staying there was also risky. Tied your arm around his neck, lifted you. He ran to the car. He opened the door. His body jerked as Grace threw his arm. He made you sit inside and took the driving seat. They also got in and they drove away. Taehyung placed you on the bed. Yan, why you saved me? You were mumbling between sobs. Taehyung, tell if it hurt somewhere. But you were just crying. Taehyung, Yan, he wiped your tears when he said strictly, Yan, my, your gaze fell on his arm. That was Yan, your arm, Taehyung. Moving forward, you were about to hold him, but screamed as your foot twisted. Tae- Taehyung, what the? He held your foot that was turning blue. Taehyung, gather yourself. He warned and expertly choked it for once. Your scream was loudest. He was now covering the foot with a bandage. Taehyung, rest. He, your gaze followed him when he walked to cupboard and took out more meds. He removed his shirt and were treating himself. Yan, does it hurt? Ta, no. Yan, why you saved me? He sighed and came back to you after he was done. Taehyung, your dress is all wet. You should change. Yan, first answer me. He sat near you, stroked your cheek. Ta, how can I not? I love you so much. A very slight crack in your heart appeared when on your forehead. To be continued. Will she love him? Should she? Do comment. It's very appreciating for me. Thanks for watching it and love you all, my dear readers.